They really despise you and they're no longer even bothering to hide it. The far-right's obsession with fitness is going digital. Because if you don't look like this, you're a dangerous, radical, racist threat to society. Yes, the community of people that encourages you to engage in behaviours and activities that will boost your happiness, enhance your enjoyment of existence and help you live longer. Yeah. They're the bad guys. While the group that wants you fat, tired, diabetic, stressed, miserable, lonely and prematurely dead, well, they're the virtuous ones, obviously.
Yeah, sure, I have 5 personality disorders and mental illnesses, hate my life, myself, my job and my family, but trust me, dude, my worldview and ideology are the key to a healthy, happy life.
MSNBC exclusive. We take a deep dive into the weird world of far-right Americans and their bizarre infatuation with eating healthy, going outside, staying fit and having meaningful relationships. Note how this article was originally written and published well over a year ago. Yet MSNBC apparently thought it was so important to drive the message home. They tweeted it out again like it was brand new. MSNBC thinks you're a Nazi if you work out. Being healthy is far right. Holy fuck.
Are you cautious about your diet?
Yeah, I'm a junk foodaholic, actually.
Better to just accept the inevitability of obesity, or the media will call you a racist. From the same people that told you the body mass index was racist, from the same people who demand you genuflect before and worship celebrities who are morbidly obese and celebrate getting fatter, then ban the term morbidly obese because it might hurt someone's feelings. But they told me Lizzo was beautiful. Surely that should be the go-to compliment.
Do you find Lizzo attractive?
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful?
Beautiful.
Okay.
With her body.
How would you feel if I said, you look like Lizzo?
Whoa! But you said she's beautiful, so why you can't look like Lizzo?
Do you see the double standard right there? Yeah. You just said Lizzo's beautiful. Yeah. I said you look like Lizzo, and you're like, nah, this has to. You said Lizzo's beautiful. It doesn't matter what part of you looks like Lizzo, except the compliment. She's beautiful.
Psychological warfare on her.
Meanwhile, on Twitter, the original sin of whiteness continues to be scrutinised, with serious questions being asked about why white people are hanging out with each other.
Serious question for well-meaning white people: when you show up at a get-together like this, do you notice there are 0 black people or nah? If so, do you say or do anything about it? To who? Please be honest.
Oh no, a group of white people gathering for a friendly dinner party. The sheer temerity. I mean, it should be illegal. We should at least enforce diversity quotas for friendships. Wait, but most of them are left-wing celebrities. Well, I guess their Juneteenth invite must have got lost in the mail. A celebratory scene showing young white people enjoying themselves on a New York subway also caused deep consternation.
It's entering season in New York.
Must be white boy summer season once again.
Just know that if you're high, it doesn't go away.
Unspeakable levels of whiteness on display. 21 million views, 41,000 likes.
This is by far the worst type of white guy.
Yeah, because the worst thing about the New York subway is a group of clean-cut white people acting joyfully in a manner that doesn't upset anyone else, with absolutely no one getting stabbed, assaulted, or violently intimidated. I mean, where are all the deranged crackheads when you need them? Unspeakable levels of safety on display. But while the media wants you sick and fat, let's highlight something wholesome that will actually help you lead a healthier lifestyle. Cold turkey may be great on sandwiches, but there's a better way to break your bad habits. I'm not talking about some woo-woo hypnosis technique. I'm talking about our video sponsor, Fume. They look at the problem in a different way. Instead of methods that only temporarily limit the bad habit and may not do anything to eliminate it in the long term, why not just remove the bad from your habit? Fume turns it into a habit that you're free to enjoy and makes replacing your bad habit easy peasy. Fume comes with an adjustable airflow dial and is designed with movable parts and magnets for fidgeting, giving your fingers lots to do, which is helpful for de-stressing and anxiety while breaking your bad habit. Instead of electronics and vapor, Fume is all natural. Instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses all natural delicious flavors. Even more exciting is that Fume just sent me their new flavored cores that have just gone up on the website. Orange vanilla, raspberry lemonade, and sparkling grapefruit. Let's give the old orange vanilla a try here. That is smooth. It feels fresh and it tastes more flavourful than you're expecting. Then there's the sheer feel of the thing. Well weighted, perfectly balanced, and fun to fidget with. Stopping is something we all put off because it's hard, but switching to Fume is easy, enjoyable, and even fun. Fume has served over 100,000 customers and has thousands of success stories, and there's no reason that can't be you. Join Fume in accelerating humanity's breakup from destructive habits by picking up the Journey Pack today. Head to tryfume.com/PJW or scan scan the QR code and use code PJW to get 10% off when you get the journey pack today. That's tryfum.com and use code PJW to get an additional 10% off your order. Now back to the video. And while our reptilian overlords continue to be mad at us for being fit, healthy and happy, they're also fuming over the popularity of a new movie that denounces child sex trafficking.
How did that make you feel? Giving a child his freedom. Felt good.
Sound of Freedom is a superhero movie for dads with brainworms. The QAnon-tinged thriller about child trafficking is designed to appeal to the conscience conspiracy-addled boomer. Sound of Freedom, the QAnon-adjacent thriller seducing America. Jim Caviezel stars as a hero trying to stop child traffickers in a paranoid new movie.
A paranoid movie, which is based on a true story. This is the same media that not so long ago spent an entire summer defending Cuties, a Netflix nonce fest that sexualized underage girls. Literally, in some cases, the very same publications. Such an empowering movie. This is just QAnon propaganda. A strong, positive male role model in a film battling against child sex trafficking. No, we can't have that.
Films are created out of moral panics. They're created out of bogus statistics. They're created out of fear. And with something like Sound of Freedom, it specifically is looking at QAnon concepts of these child trafficking rings that are run by the high-level elites, and only people like Tim Ballard and only people like Jim Caviezel, and by extension, only people like the ticket buyer can help bring these trafficking rings down.
Jim Caviezel, we're going to expose child trafficking, the left and the media. The fuck you are. What kind of people get so worked up over an anti-child trafficking movie?
I want you to imagine my shock.
Being anti-child trafficking and pro-fitness is far-right extremism. And while the media scolded toxic masculinity in the form of buff gym bros, they celebrated feminine beauty in the form of someone who was born a man winning the Miss Netherlands beauty contest. Ricky Valerie Collet on the left defeated the woman on the right to win a beauty contest. Yeah, I'm sure they picked her as the winner because of her beauty, just like the winner of Miss Greater Derry in America was purely picked for her stunning physique and bombshell good looks. From the same people who hate women so much, they're now referring to their intimate private parts as bonus holes, while claiming that transgenders feeding babies discharge from their synthetic moobs is healthy, normal and natural. Tell a woman she's beautiful like a transgender and see what happens. The absolute obliteration of objective beauty standards is really becoming a recurring theme. From the same people who fill your towns and cities with inhumane architectural carbuncles that radiate despair to keep you depressed and downtrodden.
Architecture changed completely, and it went from designs that complemented the landscape around them and local material, used in ways to, I think, elevate the human spirit, to a kind of architecture that clearly hates people, that is designed to oppress the human spirit and make people feel without value, worthless, and that is ugly and disposable and made out of materials that are not worthy to be lived in, that are disgusting. The architecture, which is an expression of how we feel about each other. The buildings that we build to house our fellow man say a lot about how we feel about our fellow man, in my view. And after the Second World War, I mean, it completely changed and it became very aggressively anti-people. What are you saying when you build a building like that? You're saying that the people who occupy the building are worth nothing. That's what you're saying.
Meanwhile, in Europe, while the political class continue to browbeat you over your carbon footprint, hector you to reduce your living standards, give up air travel and eat the bugs, a Spanish socialist minister set the example by taking a private jet to a climate event, being driven in a convoy of vehicles, then getting out and cycling the last 100 meters. Their utter disdain for your very existence is so palpable. Feels like we're all living under the thumb of some V the Movie style alien occupation.
They are not who they appear to be!
How else could you describe their total contempt for humanity? I'm only joking. Kind of. Maybe she was right all along.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can fucking die with him or not. I'm not going to.